Hello guys, Elvis here. Welcome back to my series Genshin Impact Redesigns. If you like my series, please leave a like, comment, share and subscribe. It really helps out my tiny channel. So anyway, let's begin. Today I'll be redesigning Diona, our tiny wine industry destroyer and also ironically bartender at the cat's tail. And yeah, before you question anything, I did make her more cat-like, simply because I didn't like the idea of her behavior being a lot like of a cat, but then she looks a lot like a normal human, just with a cat tail and cat ears. Plus, she belongs to the Catsline bloodline, as I understood, and Catsline means in German kitten. So I thought it will be good to make her look like a cat. After all, her behavior is quite weird to me and it itches me a bit. Like, she scratches and bites people, and also, well, she purrs, but it isn't the weirdest thing about her behavior. The weirdest for me is that she bites people and scratches them. Like, I get it that she's probably a child and she most likely had a difficult childhood because, well, her father is an alcoholic, as I know, and because of that, she probably has some issues with her behavior, like, PTSD, or I don't know, maybe she saw some things that she shouldn't have seen, or well, she felt abandoned, and her behavior is a bit abnormal. But still, I felt like it's extremely weird to make your behavior like this, like a lot alike to a cat, but then she looks just like a regular human, just with a tail and cat ears. And also, I remember that some guests at the bar thought it was like a part of her, I don't know, uniform and started her by the tail, which was also extremely weird to me. So, yeah. Because of that, I decided to make her look more like a cat. Then her behavior isn't that weird, at least to me. Like, yeah, it's still weird, but well, at least she looks like an actual like cat. And if a cat bites you or scratches you, you consider it normal for a cat, even if it walks on two feet and wears clothes. Still, you perceive her more like, well, an animal person. Meanwhile, her original design and her behavior is quite abnormal to me, so yeah, it sounded more like a fetish thing, and obviously it made me quite uncomfortable, so I decided to change that. Also, I made a few redesigns for Diona. Like, as usual, I made a few redesigns, mainly three, and then I choose one to use as the main one. But there was one issue. Many of my friends liked the fluffy one, and many of my friends liked the short haired one, like I mean the cat versions, obviously, like, fluffy cats and short-haired cats, or I don't know how you call it. So I decided to mix that and make her moderately fluffy, like not too fluffy, but also not too short haired. I thought it will look quite nice and cute, and now she kinda reminds me on my neighbor's cats that they had when I was small. Like when I was a child, my neighbor had a calico cat, like those three colored cats, and she was quite fluffy, So now Diona, or well, her redesign reminds me on that cat that was when I was small. Now I don't see her, so she probably died of old age. So I don't know because my neighbor has gotten a new cat, a short-haired one, and also a little cat. So yeah, I think the old one probably died. Yeah. But either way, still Diona or well, her redesign reminds me on the cat, and I'm quite happy how she turns out. But anyway, either way, as you see, I gave her a bartender's uniform because well, she works as a bartender at the Cat's Tail. And yes, it sounds ironically because she wants to destroy the wine industry. After all, her dad is an alcoholic and she thinks it will solve this problem. But unfortunately, she was blessed by a fairy when she was 7 to create perfect drinks, which I find very weird. Like, if you are a fairy and you can give a blessing to someone, like to a child, you see that the child's parent is an alcoholic and then decide, hmm, yeah, I will give you, maybe an alcoholic brewer talent. Yeah, you will be able to make perfect drinks for your alcoholic dad. Perfect. Here you go, a blessing for you. And to me, it's so weird and confusing. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not only unfair, it's just like a huge joke, at least to me. Because it is if the fairy didn't even want to give her a blessing, she wanted just to make a huge joke about her life. So yeah, Diona has now a blessing to create perfect dreams, and because of that, as I know, she adds disgusting elements or well ingredients to her drinks, like the ones she brews, to make them disgusting. But as a result, they turn out tasty, and everyone loves those drinks, and it makes Diona angry. But yeah, that's why I gave her a bartender uniform, and also as you see a few bottles on her belt, those are lizard tails, some fish tails, and also blue berries, well, purple berries, those that you can gather in the woods in the game. I don't know how are they called, like I literally forgot. Wolf's Hook? Probably Wolf's Hook, but maybe I am maybe wrong. I don't know. But like she gets those ingredients, nasty ingredients, and adds them into the drinks. So yeah, that's why I gave her that. And also, if you look closely, you can see a tiny badge on her chest. I decided to design a name tag, like the cat's tail name tag, and I saw that there are two shields hanging outside cat's tail, and those depicted a cat on a bear and just a lion cat. So I mixed those and created a name tag for Diona, and also wrote her name on the tag. But oh well, I do apologize that I posted so late this video, but I had issues in my private life, like I lost a friend, and overall I felt quite miserable, and also I had an exam session, so I had to rest a bit. But well, I am back now. So yeah, now I'm back and will be watching. I will try my best to post every week now because, well, my studies are over. So, yeah, stay tuned for more. And I hope I will see you guys soon in the next video. Bye bye!